What's up, everyone? I'm so sorry. I'm having a night. Let's say that. The setup behind the scenes have been very difficult for some odd reason. I don't know if YouTube changed a couple of things. Child, I don't know. It was that on top of me losing track of time because I'm trying to get all of my pictures and slides and stuff ready. And child, by the time I was doing that and then try to set up this YouTube, time had flew by. I was literally about not to even do this whole live. I was just gonna just give up and just be like, you know what? I'll just reschedule for tomorrow. But the crazy part was like YouTube wouldn't let me reschedule anything. So I couldn't even notify any of you guys that I was gonna go later or nothing. Child, I'm telling you, I had me a time, okay? Hold on, let me get myself straightened up, set up. Jeez. Because on top of the technical difficulties, I'm sitting up here trying to get everything straight behind the scenes. So, anyways, let me see. Okay. What's up, everybody? Welcome to my late live. So I know probably people like gave up on me and went to watch something else, but hey, I'm gonna do this live like I said I was gonna do and this is the channel, talk about K-pop. We put our 2 cents into whatever events. And again, if you like that, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. And I also do my tarot card readings separate from this live. I do it separate from this live and everything. So check out those videos because I go into more details of what goes on behind the scenes and everything that I'm going to do in these lives since nobody barely comes to them. So yeah, you have a option to watch my videos on each member, and I think I have 2 videos. I've been so lazy. I have been so lazy this week. I still have to edit down my video for YG, SM, and JYP and Big Hit. Like, what are their predictions for 2023? I really need to do that for the year's over. I really need to edit that and get that out. And then I had another one for Taeyang, since he came back, and I wanted to do a reading on him since I never did it. And then after that, I got to think of who I'm doing next. So that shall be very, very interesting. So let's get into these topics because, child, we had a crazy K-pop month, and I was gonna speak on it, but I got so mad and irritated, like I literally had to just log out of social media because I was just feeling myself getting geared up, and I thought, let me not talk about it while I'm upset. Let me just wait a minute to talk about some things in K-pop before, I sound like an angry, bitter vet K-pop fan. But I mean, I'll get into it later. I'll get into my thoughts and how I feel later. Anyways, yeah, let's get into the first crazy news of K-pop. Let's get into the first crazy news K-pop, cause geez. Oh, let me do this topic screen. The first topic we have today is going to be YG and the Black Label. We have news earlier in, was it January, of everybody leaving YG to go sign over with the Black Label. I guess the Black Label was giving out better health benefits, dental care, and life insurance policies. I guess that, now YG, we still so basically, who went over to the Black Label? So basically the Black Label has acquired Taeyong on the team, have acquired Taeyong, have acquired Somi. Somi's over there. I think a couple of other rappers are on the label, and we're still in a balance if they're acquiring. I thought they were acquiring Blackpink. I thought Blackpink was signing over to them. Oh no! They said that was the management. Yeah, the management, the Black Label management is going to be over Blackpink. So they still don't know if they re-signing with YG or not. They probably gonna go over to the Black Label. And YG only has like what Treasure in the new girl group, because Icon left. Icon was like, you done nothing for us, nothing for our careers. Thank you and goodbye. I think I was talking to my friend Paris about Icon and just like how I felt like YG did them so dirty. Like YG didn't even take no time really to invest into Icon. Probably YG felt like they have, but I feel like they haven't. I don't feel like they really took the time to cultivate and really drive Icon home. I really felt like they just was like, oh, okay, we're gonna put this out, see what hit or misses. Oh, this was a successful. Okay, bye Icon. We're not gonna invest in putting any more albums out or anything like that. We're done. Good day, goodbye. And then they didn't do that great on the Kingdom show. So yeah, YG was looking at them like, yeah. And Icon was like, yeah, I think it's time for us to part ways. Yeah, I think it's time. But yeah, I just feel like they just didn't support Icon like they should have. And I low key feel like they're doing the same thing with Treasure, because like I would say the fans outside of Treasure and YG everybody outside that don't really know Treasure, like me, like I don't even know Treasure that much, but I've seen a couple of things and I'm impressed by them. They're very, very good dancers and performers, but like I don't know them. I don't know them. So I bet that's how it would be for the rest of everybody outside of that fandom. Like, okay. But I just feel like because YG done such poor promotion on them, that poor promotion didn't really give them that great of songs, if you ask me. Because like when I listen to them, like nothing really catches my attention. And I don't feel like they're investing in them for the win. I really don't. I feel like YG don't really know what to do with groups that they have to hire songwriters for, or pick songwriters and producers for, because the group can't do that themselves. And that's fine. They got people out there that's not good at producing and writing songs and things like that. That's great. That's fine. But at the same time, you got to make sure you fill that gap in when you have these groups. Because when you don't, this is what happens. You don't know what song to pick, what they should sing, nothing. And so I feel like YG don't do a very good job with filling in that gap for groups that really are not strong in writing songs and producing. And I hope that they, I don't know what they're going to do with Baby Monster. Talking about that goes into my next topic. Baby Monster. I'm not impressed by this group at all. If y'all spent that much years training and I come and I see this, y'all little practice video, was not impressed. Y'all need to go back to the lab in the studio and do some more work. There's some people that's off in your group. There's some people that's off timing in your group. They kind of look like they're struggling to keep up. I mean, I feel like this. Maybe they might do like New Jeans, where the start is a little rough, But then, over time they'll get better. Maybe the debut and the first comeback is going to be a little rough, and then maybe the second comeback they're going to come back and it's going to be what it needs to be. But right now, it's looking shaky for y'all. Even the K Nets ain't feeling y'all. Like, I was reading the K Nets comments, they're like, "No, sis, we're not feeling this." So I don't know what Baby Monster about to do, but I hope that y'all bring it and prove these K Nets wrong, because they is not feeling y'all out here. Um, Honestly, I'm also curious to what YG is gonna do when they don't have the 21 blueprint formula to try to model these girls after, because this is a larger group. So I'm kind of curious to what they're gonna do with this group, since they made Blackpink follow the blueprint of 21, and that's how they got their little popularity until they came into their own. So now I don't know what he gonna do with this Baby Monster group, but the K Nets is not feeling it. But the international fans seem to be feeling it. So I don't know. I'm not impressed. I'll keep my eye on them. We'll see what they do in the future. Anyways, moving on to the New Jeans comeback. Yes, come on, girls, come on. I see. I'm positive. I am positive. I don't know if they watched this channel or heard me or heard my voice in their dreams, but them girls went to that studio and they worked their ass off to get these dance moves down in sync and in time. Because let me tell you, on this new comeback, I was so proud of them. I was so proud of them. I said, okay, y'all finally got this thing together. Yes. Oh my, I love this comeback. Like, if you're going to do a teenage girl group, this is how you do it. This is exactly how you do it. I bet you this is going to be the new blueprint for other companies to try to put out their younger artists, because this is how you do it. You put the girls up there. They look like they're in their age group. They don't look older. They don't look like they're trying to sell you sex. It doesn't look anything like that. It looks like they're just basic teenage girls having fun and dressed appropriately. This is how you do it. And one thing I really, really love about their songs and their song choices is that, like, their songs are not just for, like, the teenager K-pop crowd. Is really for just generally could just be anyone, and I really just love that about their music and their song choice. It's really good. It's really genius, actually. I was like, finally somebody get it right, but yeah, it's really great. Like, I love this comeback. I actually enjoyed it, even though it's geared towards the teens, but I've actually really enjoyed it. So, who's in my live? Oh yeah, except for Cookie. Hey, K to Vim. Yeah, except for Cookie. Look, I'm happy that they got so far away from Cookie, cause I'm like, no, you ain't gonna do me and lie to my face and tell me what Cookie about. But yeah, they finally got it right. They got the girls being teenagers, being themselves, no sexual innuendo, nothing. Good. My gosh. But yeah, I really, really enjoyed this comeback. And I enjoy the album too. They got good music. I'm not even gonna lie, they got some good music. It's almost like I hate to like them. It's almost like I hate to like them. Like, I hate it. Because it's like I know they're geared for teens, but like, I still like their music. Like, I still like their music, even though I know, like, they're geared for teens. Like, no. But that's all right. That's okay. That's all right. Okay, so let me get into my next topic. Um, this TXT comeback, child, I have never felt attacked in my life by this group. Child, what was that music video? What was they having? I felt like they were having orgasms in the middle of the forest. Am I right or wrong? Was I looking at that right or wrong? TXT, what is y'all doing out here? I felt attacked. I felt violated. I was just like, what is going on? I had to call Jungkook on the phone and say, look, I'm coming home. I gotta get out these streets. I have to get out of these streets. I went. Hello, Jungkook. Look, I'm coming home because I gotta get out these K-pop streets. These streets ain't for me no more. I'm coming home. I'm gonna stop by the store. You need something to eat? Did you eat today? Okay, well I'm just gonna come. I'm gonna come home. If you don't need nothing, I'm not gonna stop. And then no, because see, your friends, your TXT friends, they out here wilding. I don't know what this is. I'm not trying to know. I'm just gonna come home. Okay, all right. I'm gonna be there in a minute. Bye. TXT had me shook. I was scared. I was looking at this MV like, sir? Then after they did all of this, at the end of the video, this boy got the nerve to look back and act like he don't want to get on the boat. Sir, if you don't get on that boat and go away from me with this right here, with whatever y'all doing right here on this music video, I swear to God, I'm calling security, because I don't know what this is right here. I've never felt attacked in my life. I had not even been able. Look, I've been so shook from the music video. I have not even been able to watch the live, because I'm scared. I'm scared of what I might see trying to watch the live performance. I'm so shook. I watched no Music Bank performance, no Inkigayo performance. I have not watched anything regarding TXT after that music video, because that's how shook I was. I have heard that the album good. I did hear the album good. Dang, I didn't even listen to the album. Oh Lord. That MV shook me to my car. But yeah. So y'all heard the crazy mess in the K-pop streets with the people trying to say that because TXT been doing really good in this comeback, they trying to say that TXT and New Jeans are cheating their way to the top on the charts. Really TXT? You know that they've been struggling for a long time to get up there, and finally they climbing up, and you got a problem? Now, New Jeans, the reason why New Jeans is going to the top, they going to the top, is because they're tapping into a market that needed to be filled. They're tapping into a market where people are tired of overly girly K-pop groups, and they want girl groups to be more authentic. They want the girl groups to look more like them. They want the girl groups to have fun and not do, these regular cardboard dance formations with the hands and the spirit fingers and look, over the top, beautiful and girly and there's a group, there's a group or an audience or a market that's tired of that, and they want something different. And so that's what New Jeans brings. And I think that's why they're so successful, on top of, they're back behind a company. And then too, I think in K-pop, we have gotten so used to listening to mediocre K-pop songs to the point to where we've forgotten what a very good, great song could get you on the charts, right? Because New Jeans songs are not just some mediocre songs. Those things are addictive. Their songs are great. They're addictive. They stick in your head. And I mean, like, they're great songs. And that's what great and good songs take you to the top. And I think people really underestimate how far a good song could really carry you as a group. And I think that's the same thing with TXT too. Like, they're really starting to stack up on some really good songs and some really good music, and people are starting to take notice. And this is what good songs really take you. They can really take a group to the top, and the group can really coast off those songs for like years, you know? But y'all signed up for the mediacore K-pop songs for so long, y'all, and y'all just make anything number one for so long that y'all don't even understand like how a good song, not just a good but a great song, could carry you. But you know. Hey Erica, hey Olive, hey. The New Jeans song is a look, that Oh My God New Jeans song is so addictive. Oh my God, look, oh my God. And they're super addictive. But yeah, but I think that's the thing too. And then I think that K-pop has gotten so competitive with fans that any new group that all of a sudden makes it up to the top or get a hit or whatever, they're always gonna try to come and like slam it, because that's what happened to BTS in the beginning. Like on that first win of I Need You, them K-Nuts was mad. How did he get number one? Oh, I Need You. How did they? Girl, them K-Nuts was coming for us. Y'all cheating. You know, we had to bring receipts that nobody was cheating, and they got mad at the receipts. So they got mad at the. Y'all need to stay out of K-pop. Oh, all right, yeah. We'll stay out of K-pop. The crazy part is now, oh, BTS is the best now. But you know what? I guess that's a sign that TXT and New Jeans is gonna be huge in the future, or very, very popular in the future. So I guess that's your sign, guys. Y'all made it. New Jeans did make it kind of quick, but that's how good songs will carry you. Good songs are gonna carry you to the end. All right. So hold on. But you said literally, oh my God. Where is my thing? I can't even bring up y'all comments. No, my thing is not working tonight. I told you I'm having like technical difficulties all through the night. It's not even gonna bring up y'all comments for me, but let me see. Let me go back to my chat. Literally, oh my God, yeah. Like, oh my God, this song is good. But yeah, let me get on to my other topic and stop ranting about K-pop people and the Netsons. All right, so my next child, Huna and Don, the saga continues. The saga continues. So if y'all remember the last reading I did on this too, right? I had said that there was a woman that Don was talking to that was offering him a deal with whatever the record company was, and lo and behold, Don signs with a new label. Interesting. Very interesting. I really, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to snip that out of my last live when I had the reading with those two and like repost it. Just, just to see what y'all think about that. Just to see what y'all think about that reading. So it's rumored that these two are together again. And you know what? If the rumor is true, we have relationships where people take back cheaters, allegedly. you know, People try to forgive, but according to them, they said they're still friends and they're still supporting each other. But then I did hear like they still seeing each other and traveling with each other. So I don't want to be in people's business like this, but do y'all think Don got good D? Is that why Huna can't let him go, and why all these? Do y'all think Don can put it down like that? Because I think that this is how Don is coasting through life somehow. Okay, my bad. Anyways, get out them people business. Get out them people business. But yeah, I'm gonna repost my reading, and I just need y'all to know. I just want y'all to know, or I just need to know. I need y'all to comment what y'all think about that. Oh, did Don change his look too? Did he change his look? Interesting. I'm gonna stop. I'm going to stop. And I'm gonna go on to my next. I'm already in enough trouble. Okay, so here we go. Hold on. This is gonna be my microphone. I'm gonna be reporting the news live to all of you. Hi, I am in front of the SM building, reporting to you live. Okay, there's a breaking story right now that has just broke, and our boy Lucas have seemed to be free from the dungeon. Somehow SM had found him in the dungeon and now is letting him out. Okay, Lucas, right here, yes, he has been missing, okay, for about, I don't know, but 2 years? Was it 2 years? Yeah, 2 years. He's been missing for about 2 years. We could not find him. We did not know where he was. And we also had no updated pictures on him whatsoever. We couldn't even get any pictures from any of our sourcing sources. And that in itself was scary. We have tried to contact some of our resources and contact some of the Korean police to do a wellness check on Lucas at the time of his disappearance. Okay, and we still didn't get no updates on that. So now, finally, we are hearing good reports on Lucas. He has been found. The missing person case have been solved. Okay, and he is back. All right. He had recently released his getting out of the dungeon picture with the manager of some source. And he has also released updated videos of himself dancing and practicing and looking good and in health and in shape. And we are all happy to know that Lucas is still alive. He is found now, and this case is solved. So I'm gonna get back to Kpop Terror Live vibes. I just needed to break that news out. Lucas is back. He's found, and we still don't have the details on if he's coming back with Super M or NCT. We still don't know, but we do know he is alive and he is well. All right, back to you. All right, okay. So, yes, Lucas. Lucas still look good. God, where have you been, Lucas? I swear. SM, y'all ain't. SM ain't. So is he coming back to Wavy and CTU or girl? They don't even know. We don't even know. We don't know where he's coming back to. We don't know. I guess we're gonna have to be surprised because this is what SM does. We're gonna have to be surprised because still SM is like, oh, we let him out the dungeon, but we don't know if he gonna be on the Super M comeback or this comeback or that. We don't know. We don't know what. But you know, Lucas is free. He's found. He's found. He's found. Oh my gosh. Y'all, like, I'm laughing and joking, but for real, I was getting concerned because I'm like, we have not heard anything from this boy. Nothing. Like, I was really getting concerned. Do y'all know that? I was really getting concerned. I was like, I hope that SM didn't do nothing to this boy, because I know his family would be heartbroken if anything was happening to him. Oh man, that was really, like, I was playing around, but it was really scary to me. Like, I was just like, this is crazy. Talking about SM, okay, so that NCT stuff with that guy with the heart palpitations, that is scary. And he's already gonna make a comeback. He's already gonna go back out there after he had heart palpitations and was in the hospital. And I don't think that break and rest was long enough. Look, SM is playing a dangerous game with people's health, because if they get that dude back, because I'm speaking from my own medical background, right? If they get that member back out there, and he has not recovered fully from heart palpitations, if he starts dancing and his heart gives out on him in the middle of that performance or even after it, and he die, that's not gonna look good for K-pop. I'm gonna tell you this right now. I feel like the kind of time that we're in, where a lot of dark things are getting exposed about K-pop, and if that happens, I feel like that would just be the cherry on top for people to just completely walk away from K-pop and stop supporting it. I really do. I feel like that would just be the straw that broke the camel's back, and people are gonna be like, you know what, K-pop's not fun no more, and would just walk away. Because you are overworking kids, and you're not giving them proper rest, and you're not giving them proper medical care and attention. Like, if he falls out on that stage and it's reported he died later, oh, you think you gonna try to bamboozle the audience and explain something away, SM? Oh no, you about to lose your audience. That's what's about to happen. What they said, he's feeling much better and wants to come back. Look, I know SM because I know the reports that I've seen with EXO, ex-EXO members, especially one EXO member. And not even just EXO members. There was also other foreign members who complained of the bad treatment towards their health concerning SM. Like, literally, people having stories and allegations of literally telling them and pulling the IV out of their arm and telling them, nope, they need to go to the video shoot. So I don't believe all of this. Oh, he said that he had felt better and he coming back. I don't believe that unless I hear it from his mouth. I don't believe nothing that SM tell me or anything. Because SM got a long, lengthy history of this kind of stuff right here. So SM, like I said, you playing a dangerous game, because if this boy fall out on stage, it's gonna be on you. Well, yeah, they definitely turn off a lot of people and should open up some investigations. Yes, they should. They should open up a lot of investigations. And why you overworking kids until they have heart palpitations? Not just K-pop, but the music industry in general. Now, just K-pop is more intense, so that's why it's more talked about. Um, so the music industry in general has actually, in this day and age, have actually calmed down off of that because of things that happened in like the 90s and the 80s and things like that, with people, yeah, overworking themselves and passing out on stage and things like that. So yeah, so now, right now, today in the music industry, it's not so prevalent. But K-pop, like I said, K-pop has never really grew in terms of business and how they treat their artists. Again, like I've said before in a live way back, K-pop is almost like in its Motown days, where the artist gets shady contracts or don't get paid at all, you know. And you can see it because now all of this stuff is coming up to light the more popular K-pop is getting. And all like all of the mistreatment and all of that stuff, and not really, nothing's legally really protecting the audience, the artist, because you know they sign these binding contracts and stuff, and things like that, right? So that's where K-pop is right now. And I could see it's trying to grow through all of this, all of these allegations, and now the artists are coming out to sue them, and now, you know, they're speaking against these companies, because before then there was no speaking against the company, because every artist was scared of getting blackballed and getting and never being able to sign up with another company. So now you can see the game's changed, and really the game's changed because they're like, now I feel like artists see that you can go independent and really make it on their own, because you know, off of the success of I know y'all hate him, but this is absolutely true and facts of what he's done. Off of the success of Jay Park, who was an idol, got out of the K-pop system and was able to be an independent artist and be very successful solo wise. And a lot of artists followed behind him to be successful, you know, solo wise, without that big company behind them. So I really feel like there's a lot of K-pop artists right now watching that, thinking, I could do that, or I could sign up with that company and don't have to put up with this right here. So I feel like that's why a lot of it is starting to come out and it's starting to change. And even all of this stuff with Luna. That's my next subject. Why we talking about the contracts? So they're trying to blacklist her and the rest of the Luna girls, and this is and I'm glad this is happening in the spotlight like this, because just imagine what was happening behind the scenes in later years. Like, we talking about the early 2000s. Like, can you imagine all of this going on behind closed doors? You know. What Taeyong is out here saying his back pain is so bad he experiences paralysis. Oh, yeah. See what I'm saying with SM? They always have this. Yeah, because people spoke out. Yeah, you don't really hear about that stuff happening like these days like you used to outside of K-pop. Yeah, yeah, blacklisted, like what BBC trying to do with Luna. Facts. Jay Park was literally kicked out at 2 p.m. and JYP then made himself into a mini mogul. Yep. And if you don't think those other K-pop artists or idols are watching that and saying, well, dang, like this company's not even paying me. So I could go outside of them and get paid by a smaller company and utilize social media. Like the game is changing, and these companies don't realize like the game is changing like that in K-pop. Like there's so many people now that can like, well, there's so many K-pop idols that can spawn off of that group or that company, utilize social media and build their own platforms basically. I mean, there's more avenues for them to make money than there was back in the 2000s when the companies utilized and controlled everything, even down to the broadcasting stations. Like, yeah, I swear that company is just too much. Even K-Net's calling them out. Oh, K-Net's is calling out SM? Yeah, I'm not surprised. Yeah, there's always a a complaint with SM with their artists and their health. Always. So that's why like I don't care if that boy said, "Oh yeah, yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I could come back out here." No, that ain't him. That's SM. But this BlackBerry, you think that they're the only company that's been blacklisting the artists? No. SM been blacklisting a certain group. They whole entire lives still can't get on broadcast. Check out the group JYJ. Still can't get on broadcast. Oh yeah, this is a dirty game these companies play when these idols want to leave. And I'm happy, and this is the same thing that's happening to Chew and Blackberry. This is what they do. They're gonna try to blacklist this girl and blacklist all the other girls that won their suits in their cases. But the thing is that now since everything is so visual and apparent and there's other people sticking up for this girl, it's probably really not going to stick as much as Blackberry wants it to. I really feel like Chew is really going to get back up on her feet and go back to promoting and, being an artist again. Because I really feel like her exposing them worked in her favor. But this is the dirty game K-pop plays behind the scenes. I'm happy all of this is coming out to the light so you new K-pop fans can really see what happens behind the scenes. Because this is the stuff right here that happens behind the scenes all the time to your faves. Yeah, but K-Nets are talking about that Taeyong and Hee Chan thing too. Wow. Yep, JYJ. Yep, same thing. Yep, JYJ still can't get onto any broadcast to this day. They alone still make money. So they still make their money outside of K-pop. And what they were doing that I remember at the time when they were still making music was they were still making, their music videos and they were still releasing them. They were just doing, stuff outside of the K-pop realm, but they still have fans supporting them. When I say fans supporting them, like they would have like sold out concerts and shows. Like they really didn't need a big company to push them. And like I said, there's a lot of idols that look at them and was like, okay, I could do that too. I was listening to, yeah, one day I had pulled up to the Black Nuna Speaks podcast thing, her live, and I like listening to her podcast a lot because like me and her have like the same views on a lot of things in K-pop, and she was talking about how like I kind of disagree with her here, but whatever. Where she was saying like more of the new K-pop trainees are like lazy now and they don't want to sing and they don't want to do this and do that. And I was thinking, is that really what's happening, or are a lot of these trainees starting to wake up now? Because a lot of this stuff, like shoe and everything, is starting to go. It's starting to be very visible, right? All of the problems behind the scenes are starting to be very visible. These companies can't hide to get trainees in anymore, you know, and the trainees are starting to look at these things and it's like, okay, so should I put all my hard work when basically they're just gonna stab me in the back later on after I sign, you know, after I debut and make it big, and then I'm not gonna even get a paycheck from this, or I might not even get a decent wage from this at the end of the day, because believe it or not, half of these K-pop idols don't even really get paid. Like as we seen even with Momoland, they ain't even get paid a cent after their whole song became number one. None of them girls got paid. All that hard work for no pay. You don't think trainees, like K-pop trainees, is looking at that and was like, yeah, I am. And I know some of these trainees quit. Some trainees quit because they know that life ain't for them. It's too much hard work. Some trainees quit because they probably looking at, well, heck, I'm not even gonna win even if I get to the top. So why start now? You know what I'm saying? I really feel like it's the most determined ones and sort of naive ones that still go for it and still try to debut or whatever. And then some of them stick to it because they probably think it's easy money, but it's really not. But you know, that's what I feel like what's happening. Like they're starting to wake up. They're starting to become wise to the games and the stuff. Was Jae Jung been in Korea? Has Jae Jung been in Korea at all? I know he's totally active in Japan. Okay, so the last time I seen Jae Jung was when he first got out of the military and he was doing variety shows here and there still in Korea. So I don't know if he went back to Japan. I don't remember. Like I have not kept up with him in a few years. Yeah, they taking them to court now instead of suffering in silence. Yeah, yeah, a lot of them are taking them to court now too, because now the courts, I think the courts are starting to let them win a lot of these things now. You know, I think that there's enough idols that can bring enough evidence against these companies to where the courts can't even refute it. Like, yeah, that's some messed up treatment. Yeah, exactly. Like you got these people living in filth and you want them to be K-pop trainees, and then when they debut and they are making you money, you don't want to pay them. Like, yeah, definitely not easy money, if any money at all. Yeah, it's really not easy money at all. But yeah, that's the update on Chu. Like they trying to blacklist the girl and everything. I'm happy she exposed them. I'm happy she um released all the texts, told everybody the truth. I'm happy about it because it needs to be exposed. It needs to be brought to the light. Like how is these things in K-pop ever going to change if everybody just stays silent about it? It's never going to change. Which brings me to another topic that I'm gonna have a little bit later tonight with Jungkook, because there's something going on with him that I'm not liking. There's something going on with him in that company that's I'm not really feeling it. But I'm gonna talk about that later. Yeah, a lot of them have been winning their cases lately. It's good to see. Yeah, I think something has changed in the court system where they're letting these idols win their cases, because I mean they can. The contracts are so janky, like, and like from that Jessica Jung book that was exposing some of them SM practices allegedly. In the book, she was talking about how they trick you into signing the contracts for 5 more years with the company. So she said, like, so basically they'll call you into the office and tell you, oh, this is just some paperwork, just sign right here and right here and right here, and you don't realize you're signing to 5 more years with the company. And it really makes me feel like it's some sort of pressure monopoly here with companies. And I feel like, I think to better understand it, let's compare it to corporate America, right? How we even feel pressured to sign contracts and handbooks and stuff like that, right? So I feel like it's like that. It's like how in corporate America, oh, we want the job so much. We're happy to have it. And they're telling us to sign all of these things. Oh, sign this, sign the policy rights, sign that, and we don't go and look at all the fine print of everything we're signing either. We just sign it because we're happy to be there and we're happy we have that. And I feel like that's exactly the positions these trainees be in. They're happy that they got chosen. So, hey, yeah, I'm gonna sign up with the company. Here, sign this, sign that, and they're just signing, and not even looking at the fine print of what they're signing. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's a situation close to that. And I really had to think about that. I was like, wow, because that is so similar how we do in corporate America with our jobs. And I like recently found out like the tricky stuff that even our jobs do to us if we want to sue them. I recently found out that like there's this thing that you kind of sign without thinking about it, and it's called arbitration, right? So you have it in front of you and it says habituation, but you don't even know what it means. You just think you're signing something that you're agreeing to company policy. But what you're really signing is that if the company was to cheat you out of any wages, or the company was to, or you want to do a class action lawsuit against the company, right? Well, you can't take it to a regular court, right? Because you sign that paper, that obituary. You can't take it to a regular court. You have to take it to the court that company has assigned, and the judge is not even a real judge, is just a lawyer that company paid for. So if you want to sue the company, or if you want to do a class action lawsuit against the company, you can't, because you signed that. And also you might not win if you do go to their trial or whatever, because it's all paid to be against you and to protect their company. You see what I'm saying? And we sign that every single time we sign up for a new job, and we don't even know. So I just want to put y'all on game. Also, if you refuse to not sign that, they will recant the offer. So they'll take the offer away from you. So that's how I feel, is just like that in the K-pop field. Hey, I want to get my lawyer. I want to look over the contract. Oh, well, then you don't have the offer anymore. And they're kind of stuck, like. So yeah, that's how everybody is getting tricked into signing stuff. But I want to share that with y'all. So people, get your own game. When you get your new job and y'all signing stuff away, I put y'all on game. um, yeah, it shows. Yep, happens every day. Shaking my head. Yeah, our job have us signing stuff, and it seems to be so basic. But you're signing away your rights that you rights and what you ate. You're gonna do if you want to keep. Oh yeah, and what you're not gonna do if you want to keep working. Yeah. Yep. So we get tricked into signing stuff like all the time. And so do these trainees. They get tricked into signing stuff. And the crazy part was like before, when I was like a new K-pop fan, I couldn't understand it because I was just like, okay, so you can't even read the contract. You can't even take the contract to your lawyers and have them read over it. Like your mom and your dad ain't there to like read over it. Like you, like I'm not understanding how you signing up all of these things that are working against you, and then years later, as an old K-pop fan, in maturity, and I'm thinking, no, they getting tricked like us on jobs, just signing up stuff. They getting tricked just like us. Because the details is in the fine print that we're not reading. And you're just so happy to get a job, and they're just so happy to get signed up by a company and start making money. Just signing everything. It's crazy, ain't it? I know it's crazy. It's wild. Lord, my hair. Like my hair is everywhere. I really need to re-straighten it. But yeah. I asked that question so many times. Like, I don't understand how the parents are not there with them, looking it over before their kids are signing it. I'm with you. I don't get it either. Like, the parents don't seem to never be with them. And I'm like, this is your kid, and they're signing their life away for something. So you're not going to be there. Like, the parents probably don't even know since they aren't there with them. Yeah. But why ain't the parents with them though? Like, see, this is why if I had a child, K-pop wouldn't like me, and we couldn't work, because the way I would be up at that office trying to look over these contracts, ma'am, my butt. So what this mean right here? Cause you just ain't gonna be signing my child up for anything. What this mean? What is this? Is this offer still standing? Cause I'm about to take this whole thing to my lawyer. Matter of fact, let me call my lawyer right now. He can come down and we can all discuss this and we can all look at the paperwork. Cause I'm not playing with y'all. Girl, they would kick me out. Girl, they'll sign my kid up, and then can't understand why I'm showing up to practice every day. I'm showing up to practice every day because if you lay a finger on my child, it's gonna be me and you. That's why I'm showing up to practice every day. I'm showing up to practice with food and water. They gonna eat. I don't know what y'all little unhealthy K-pop diets is, but not mine. These children gonna eat. They gonna kick me out. They gonna bar me. They're gonna revoke my passage. I'm gonna be trying to get into the building with the badge. Badge ain't gonna work that day. It's like, okay, all right. Y'all keep me away from my child. I'm be calling Child Protective Services. Oh my God, they kick me out of K-pop and be like, I'm sorry, ma'am, we can't work with you and your child. They're gonna ban you from the building, girl. They gonna ban me from this whole building. Girl, they can be like, I'm sorry, you can't get in, ma'am. What you mean I can't get in? My child is in there. What you mean? All right, then, bet. Girl, I'm going to break out a window in the back and go up right up in there. Keep me away from my kid. A lot of times, businesses pay attorneys to approve and say the contract is good. I'm calling my own personal lawyer. Matter of fact, before we go up there to go meet with them, the lawyer is going to be right behind us. My personal lawyer is going to be right behind us, and we going into all the meetings together. Don't play with me. Child, they wouldn't be able to stand me. I'm sorry, we're kicking your child out because, ma'am, we can't do this. I don't care. Fine then, we'll find another company that's going to comply. Obviously, you're not the right company. Good day, goodbye. Anyways, I stood too long with my rant. Let me move on. All right, so my most favorite singer in K-pop, my baby Taeyong, he back. Y'all don't know how many years I have waited to hear this man sing again. Y'all talk about Lucas was in the dungeon. My man was locked in the dungeon. They wouldn't release none of his music. They wouldn't release none of his music before the military, after the military. He was just going through it with YG. And finally that contract was up. Thank you, Jesus. Finally that contract was up. And he went signed with the Black label. Yes. We getting music. We getting all the music and vocals now. Thank you, Tay, for signing up with the Black label. Thank ya. Okay, sorry. Y'all know I'm silly. My man is back. We're back on. We're gonna have these concert money ready. We're gonna have all the concert money ready. Look, I can't wait till you go back on tour. I really can't. And I'm so excited for the album. I know that. Oh man, I know the album gonna be lit. Cause he ain't with YG no more. YG ain't monitoring all the songs, and now you can't have this song. You can't have nope. He with Teddy. He with Teddy and Kush. We getting everything. We getting all the music. Everything gonna be released. He ain't gotta go through nobody no more. Everything just gonna be released. They gonna be like, this gonna go on the album. This gonna go on. Remember the song you did back in the thing? Yeah, we putting that on the album. Like, yes, let's go. Let's go. Come on, Tay. But yeah. I've been in heaven since he came back with this whole comeback. I'm just so happy to see him on Variety again. Like, it's been so long. Like, y'all don't even know how that feels. Ooh, that wait was hard, Jesus. It was so hard. Ugh. Like, and it was crazy because like before the announcement he was coming back, like, I was watching so much of his concerts, and I was watching Big Bang concerts, and I was just like, oh my God, I miss these guys. I just come back. Just anybody come back. Just give me a music video, something. And then finally the news was like, oh yeah, it's rumored he's gonna have the album out and he coming back. I was like, excuse me, wait, hold on, I need this confirmed. But he was back for real. I can't even believe he did a live. I can't even believe he did a live again. I was just like, and then like the crazy part was he was so nervous. I was like, Tay, I never seen you this nervous before. He was nervous. It was like I was just about to say this must have been heaven for you. Y'all don't even know what this did to my spirit. Y'all don't know what this has done to my spirits. Girl, I had to blow the dust off the light stick. He's been doing, I can't even believe he did a live. Girl, I was up there waiting at the live. Girl, I had screen recorded his live. I ain't never screen recorded a live in my life. That's how excited I was. I was like, I got to screen record it, give it to Paris, because me and Paris, we love Tay. We're like big fans of Taeyong. We love Tay. I was like, girl, because I know she was like working and busy and stuff. I was like, girl, don't worry, I got you. I'm gonna record this. I'm gonna send it over to you. Oh my gosh. But yeah, but he was like so nervous. Like I've never seen him that nervous before. Which you said the black label is still associated with YG. Okay, even though the black label is still associated with YG, it's not really ran by YG. Like the managers and stuff and the whole production house is really all Teddy. And whatever Teddy says go, goes. So, okay, so you have to like understand this, because Lord, I'm about to expose how long I've been a K-pop fan. So I've been a K-pop fan right since 2010, but I was a YG head. So I was there when Teddy used to work for YG. Teddy basically created Taeyong's sound. When Teddy joined YG, he literally created and crafted Taeyong's sound. And after that, Taeyong solo was so successful because of Teddy. And it's like a full circle moment for Teddy to branch off, get his own label right, and then for Tay to join his label. Like that is like a whole full circle moment, because Teddy was instrumental behind the success of Taeyong's solo career. All of Taeyong's greatest albums, from Solar to whatever, was all produced by Teddy. But now Teddy kind of like got his space from YG and he runs things at his label. And Teddy is more in the know than YG now about what is good on the charts, what the audience want to hear, what they want to listen to, than YG. Because when Taeyong was at YG, I felt like YG was trying to hold him back and wouldn't approve any songs of his. And that was always a struggle, because he will go, because like the process with YG was this. Because you seen it like on that Winter episode where Winter had to bring YG songs and YG would be like, no, I can't relate to that. I don't like that. Like half the songs he was saying no to were like good songs. And I'm like, okay, y'all guys are just getting too old to do this. Just go sit down. But now, since he's with Teddy and Teddy's more in the know of music, it's probably not even going to be like that. He's going to be like, no, this sound good. No, this don't sound good. But he's going to actually release it. Like YG wasn't releasing anything. He was just holding people hostage. Oh, well, a lot of artists are switching over to Teddy. Yeah, because Teddy's getting it done. Teddy going to release their stuff. Teddy going to be like, all right, this song is popping, this song, this is popping, this gonna be your title track, I already know they gonna like it, bam, let's go. Why do you think Blackpink likes to work with Teddy? Like, Teddy created a lot of sounds that's mimicked in K-pop right now. Like, but yeah, but even though he's still with, associated with YG, he's still calling the shots at his own label. And he does not have to consult back with YG if they can release anything or not anymore, because now they're their own thing. So like that's why I'm like really, really excited that Tay is over at the Black label now, because he was just getting, there was a point in his career where he was really just getting shoved to the back and he wasn't releasing anything, but they were releasing GD albums left and right. It was like they were putting all their focus and concentration on GD, which I'm pretty interested to see if GD is staying with YG or not. And I don't know why he would stay with YG, because I don't know why he would stay with YG. It's nothing to salvage. It's nothing to save. Just let YG be an investment company, because that's all YG is. YG's an investment company. All YG does is have little investment companies investing into YG. That's all that is. YG ain't serious about music. Did like 2 girls from BP sign with the Black label? No, I think the report was that Blackpink is just going to be managed by the Black label. There was no reports where Blackpink had actually signed to the Black label just yet, because their contract is not up with YG yet. So I don't know if they're going to re-sign with YG but be managed by the Black label, or if they're just going to completely quit YG and just go over to the Black label. I don't know what's happening. I don't know. I don't know what's happening with YG and the Black label. But as of now, Teddy almost got all y'all artists, so I don't know what's going on. But yeah. Back to Tay. I thought the most sweetest part on his that variety show was when his wife had fixed him lunch. I just love how much he loves his wife and his kid. Like, man, that's like so crazy to see in K-pop, and like nobody have a problem with it. Like, cause you know, some people will go crazy if their idol ever was like to be married and talk about their marriage. I guess it's the first time for everything, but I'm happy for him. I'm happy he has a family. I'm happy that he actually turned out to be one of the normal members. One of the normal members of BTS, cause GD is struggling in his relationships. I don't know what Daesung doing, and I don't think Top ever gonna get married. And Sungri ain't no hope for him, cause we already know how he feel about women. Lord. But yeah, I thought that was cool. I thought Taeyoung's manager is cute. But this man can eat though. Oh my gosh, I'm watching this variety show. This man is stuffing his face. I'm like, this dude eat all day. He just be in the back munching, drinking, like, oh my gosh. But he's cool though. He's cool like Tay. So, all right, let's get into some more drama. This collab. Outside of this fan war drama, I really enjoyed this collab. So I'm gonna talk about it as in the perspective of outside of the drama. I'm gonna talk into the perspective outside of drama. Outside of drama, for me personally as a fan, I really enjoy this collab. I'm just so happy for Jimin. For me, watching Jimin over the years, like, I knew in the beginning of BTS, like, how much he loved Taeyoung. Like, he did try to emulate him. Honestly, me and my best friend Paris, we really thought that he was gonna be the next Taeyoung. We really thought Jimin was gonna be the next Taeyoung. We was like, oh my god, we see it. He loved Taeyong. He got it. He got the muscles. He got the hat. It's it. That's it. We gonna get the next Tay. We gonna get Taeyong 2.0. We see it, right? But um he didn't end up going that route. He really ended up developing into his own kind of artist with his own style. And I really love that for Jimin. I really do. I love that he grown into be his own person and his own artist, because that is really what's going to carry you further than trying to emulate somebody and their style. So I'm glad he developed his in his own way, but I know that he still, looked up and idolized Tay. And a lot of people did back in the day. Like that's the unheard of, or I would say that's something YG always tries to bury. Tae Young was big back in the day. Matter of fact, he was one of the first K-pop artists to put his music out there on other platforms than just, the Korean platform. Like he was on iTunes way before artists, in Korea or K-pop was putting their stuff on iTunes, and like most of his stuff shot up to like #1 in Canada and stuff. Like it was crazy. And then, there was a time when YouTube wasn't as big as it is now. When YouTube wasn't as big, he was putting his music videos on YouTube. So everybody around the world like was looking at this and was like being a very big fan of his. And I remember from that time like how basically he led a lot of people to Big Bang. He led a lot of people to K-pop, right? So he was like really, really, really successful back in the day in his solo careers, right? So, sorry, I got something in my eye. So the point I'm getting to is this, is that since him being so big like that, and it's being so swept under the rug by YG, I hate it, but people in the industry like Jimin and everybody and all that stuff, they know, they emulate him, all of those things, right? And Lord, I'm losing track of what I was trying to say. I'm losing track of my point. But anyways, said all that just to say Taeyong has a lot of fanboys. A lot of fanboys, seen and unseen. A lot of fanboys. So I'm not surprised that, Jimin was one, and I'm just so happy that Jimin finally got to work with his idol, the person he looked up to for so many years. Like that's crazy. And like I was watching, like I could not wait. Like as soon as this MV dropped, I could not wait to see the behind the scenes, because I just really wanted to see how they work together. And it was so cute. Like my heart couldn't take it. My heart couldn't take it. My heart was gonna burst. It was so cute. And Tay kept hugging him and treating him like a little brother, and I was like, oh my God, Tay is under the Jimin effect. Tay got caught up in the Jimin effect. I could just see it in his face. I could see it. And like if Tay really likes you, he's very affectionate with you, and like that's how he was with Jimin. I was like, oh my God, he got the Jimin effect. Jimin got him. Oh my, and then like the look on Jimin's face, like just looking at him, like I cannot even believe I'm looking at you. Can you see that on Jimin's face? He was just like looking at him like, I can't even believe you're in front of me. Like it was so funny, because behind the scenes, like he could barely even talk. He was just like, I'm here filming, can't even believe it, and oh my gosh, it was so cute. And it was so cute, like he invited himself over to eat kimchi. Oh my gosh. But one thing I really really do like about Taeyeon from over the years of watching him is that like he's really 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 down to earth. And I was telling one of my other friends that I talk to a lot on Twitter, and she doesn't really know Taeyoung and all that stuff, and I was telling her, I was like, he's so down to earth. I bet you he will hang out with Jimin after all of this. Like, he's so down to earth. Like, he's gonna call Jimin and hang out with him, and like crazy. Like and he invited him. He invited Jimin over for dinner. I was like, see, told you. I was like, I know him. I already know he's that down to earth. Like he would literally hang out with you outside of all this K-pop stuff. Like that's how Taehyung is. I think that's why a lot of people like him because he's very down to earth and he's just a real person. But he got sucked into the Jimin effect, another victim. Man, because I could tell the way Tay was looking at Jimin. I was like, he got him. Jimin got him. Jimin got him. He gone. He gone, y'all. Because every time he look at Jimin, he trying to hug him. I said, yeah, you gone. I cannot believe that. I thought you were stronger than this, Tay. I thought you were stronger than this, but you not. Wow. Okay. Then, what else I wanted to say before I get into the stupid fan war? I thought that it was really I thought it was really nice and refreshing to see how far Jimin has come as an artist and like how professional he looked even standing next to like a K-pop veteran that's been doing this for like years, right? And I was just like, wow, Jimin, you really grown as an artist. And even just vocally, like he sounded so good on his part. Vocally, man, he sounded really good on his part. And like, I already knew he was gonna sound good on his part because, Teddy was gonna have him singing in his right key and his right vocal range. And Tay was gonna help him out, tell him, hey, you gotta bend the note a little bit here and then do the thing. And so I already knew that he was gonna have some help with his vocals from that team than whatever team they have at Big Hit. Yeah, because YG, I shouldn't say YG, I said the artist and YG. They really do take their time with you and help you out, unlike other agencies. I'm sorry, I still got a grudge against Big Hit for not taking the time to hire a proper vocal trainer for Jimin when so I still got my grudge. But anyway, but yeah, I really was proud of Jimin. I was so proud. And man, I was so happy for Jimin. I was like, oh my God, you made it. You made it. But yeah, but no, it was really good to see Tay too, and to see that, he still got it. He still got it. He still got the moves, the vocals. Just, I was surprised he took off his shirt in the music video. I was like, wait, sir, aren't you married? I felt guilty. I was like, wait, aren't you married, sir? Oh my God, cover this up. You got a baby at home. I gotta call Jungkook. I gotta go home. These K-pop streets is trying to attack me. I don't feel safe. All right, so into this drama with the fans. So I accidentally had a tweet go viral. I accidentally had a tweet go viral. People were mad at me because I was calling out people trying to rewrite K-pop history. And basically, that's what this fan war is about. on these Twitter streets, because I'm sure anybody outside of K-pop who's been a long time K-pop fan knows why Big Bang is popular and why they're relevant and what they've done for the culture and landscape of K-pop. No matter how much you try to erase that, it's still going to be there. Everything is still going to lead back to Big Bang. So I said that, right? Then the Suga and the Taeyoung interview comes out, and Suga basically says everything I'm saying. Like, I know these new K-pop stans. Well, actually, I'm just gonna straight out say this is what's pissing me off about the new K-pop stans. You lack to do any research. You lack to really have a solid knowing or understanding on what really goes on in K-pop. You lack to even research it and really know your history. But you want to come to the K-pop table as if you know everything, as if you know all the answers and you've been in this thing for years. Because for some reason you can't just pull up to the K-pop table, be quiet, and learn something. And then you want to get mad when other K-pop vets at the table is trying to tell you, no, sweetheart, that's not how it goes. The history is actually like this, this, and that, and this. You want to get mad. That is my problem. And this is also my problem. And I've said this before. It's disrespectful, low-key racist when you want to come to some other's race of people and culture, and you want to dictate how their history should be. Because ain't nobody coming to your American culture and your American favorites and dictating your history and telling you, oh no, this should be this and that should be that and this should be. They're not picking and choosing on your white faves. They're not telling you, okay, this person is more relevant than that person. They're not telling you that about your American music industry. But for some reason, you feel so comfortable doing that to the Asian music industry, to another race of people music industry. You feel so comfortable to do all of that and do all the rearranging and all the picking and choosing. I don't understand. And I feel as though, and this is why I say it's low-key racist, because you don't have enough respect for those race of people to not even do that, to not even attempt to not do it. You just felt so, oh, well, they're nothing, so I'm just gonna just go right on in and just, tell them about their history. Where do they do that at? No, nobody ever has came to your white music industry and told anybody that, hey, One Direction is more relevant, made more achievements and more than the Beatles. Ain't nobody never came over there and told you that. But you feel so comfortable to go over to somebody else's race and do that to them. And then want to get mad at me because I'm calling you out on it. Y'all got some internalized racism going on, and y'all really need to self-reflect and look at yourself. That's how I feel about it. The way y'all attacked Suga for telling y'all his own race of people, his own culture's history of what actually happened, the way y'all attacked that man, and they had to have trending protect Sugar for days, is ridiculous. Y'all are ridiculous for that. What is wrong with y'all? What is wrong with y'all? That man told you the actual K-pop history. That Big Bang opened up so many doors, created so many bags for people in K-pop to go get. And y'all still don't want to accept that actual history? Where they do this at? I feel like I was in a Twilight Zone. I'm like, I kept on. I don't understand it. Well, yet people, yet when people got mad at Sugar for what he said, like, what the F? Dude, he like literally is telling you what actually happened in their K-pop history. Not yours, not the international fans' K-pop history, the Korean K-pop history. The international fans want to have a different timeline than the actual timeline. I don't understand that. Then the crazy part is that like they want to be so dismissive of Big Bang that they don't even realize, just like Sugar said, if it wasn't for Big Bang, we would not exist. And that is so true, because a lot of people did go into wanting to be K-pop stars off of the strength of what they seen Big Bang do, if you like it or not. And I was around when Big Bang was at the height of their careers. They literally dominated K-pop. Just as you see BTS do, Big Bang was in that position too, dominating K-pop. Not only did they dominate K-pop, they set the standards for K-pop. Like I said, created so many opportunities for so many other artists to make money. Example, the Paris Fashion Show. If it was not for GD being so into fashion and taking those people's offers up on going to Fashion Week, other K-pop artists would not be able to be even invited to go to the shows or even have those brand ambassador deals. And if y'all wasn't so stuck up BTS's butt and like look at the whole trajectory of like K-pop at a bigger picture, the bigger picture is he solidified, Big Bang solidified a place for in entertainment for Asians. For Asians. And so has BTS. BTS has now really put the nail in the coffin for solidifying Asian representation acting on Twitter. Just because they never heard of a group that was active and popular before, they stumbled upon K-pop. They consider them flops, and the nerve, and just because an older group is not as popular as they used to be. Oh, they're nothing. They're not this, they're not that. And I'm just like, okay, but you might not think, the international fans might not think that this group is nothing. But Korea, the Asians who grew up on these groups, who love these groups, have an emotional connection to these groups, it means something to them. But you don't care about that. because you need one group to be the bestest, the greatest of all time. That's all you care about. What Sugar literally told people how he felt, and Army said he was wrong and should have said it differently. Differently, like how? Because the blow wasn't going to be softened at all, because you just don't want to hear that at all. No matter how he said it, you just didn't want to hear it, because you've been arguing down so hard with VIP in the chats and in the threads, and then you came to find out you was wrong. So now you mad at Sugar. I don't know why it's so hard for fans to just acknowledge how influential Big Bang has been. Whether you like them or not, it's just facts. It's facts. It is pure facts. You can't get away from it. Everything leads back to Big Bang. They literally was the first to do a lot of things. They really pioneered K-pop and made it into the stand. I've said this before. They literally made K-pop into the standard that it is now. Go back and look at the quality and production of those old K-pop videos. Then go forward to Big Bang and look at their quality of videos. Then even go further and look at the quality of all the other artists' music videos of that time. And you would see the influence. And you would see how all the other companies had to come up on game and money and quality of their music videos. Like that is what Big Bang has done. Without them, you probably still be getting low quality, cheesy music videos. You would think they would be able to look everything up and educate themselves, since they always seem to have their phones in hands. You would think so. And then you would really think that half of these K-pop stans that have been into K-pop for like 1 to 2 years will actually do a little bit of research, understand the culture somewhat, get some sort of understanding. But no, everybody just wants to be sheep. Everybody just wants to follow the word on the streets, and the fake tweets and Insta stories and all this stuff of like fake fans creating little fake stories saying that this happened and this actually happened and this, and half of that shit never even happened. And then they want to listen to these fake YouTube K-pop blogs and will never have their facts straight, or they play down the facts of what actually happened in K-pop history. Like I was watching this one so-called K-pop channel where they were basically trying to say, oh, K-pop history and who really paved the way and all this stupid stuff. And then they were like trying to downplay Big Bang, trying to say, oh, well, you know, they were just a part of the same training factory system. Wrong if you did your research. They were never a part of the training K-pop system. YG couldn't afford it. YG was a poor company, just like Big Hit, and they couldn't afford all of that. So Big Bang literally had to train themselves the best that they could and came out and did the best job that they could. But see, because you didn't want to research, you too busy trying to make sure that you make your little points that, you know, BTS is the best, that you can't even see or even appreciate what all those second generation artists have done to make K-pop relevant, to help BTS be what they needed to be. And that's what I really didn't like about that video, because it wasn't only just Big Bang, it was also the girl groups, Brown Eyed Girls, for a minute, 21, everybody in that second gen that was striving to be bigger than whatever in K-pop, Super Junior. I mean, they all did their things to really strive and push K-pop out there. And like, that's the thing. Like, y'all guys shouldn't be so focused on one group being the biggest and bestest. Y'all need to be focused on how can the Asian community get themselves a solid spot in the entertainment industry to where it can be more diversity. But y'all not trying to fight for that. Y'all not trying to be on that wave because you just tunnel vision into this one thing. Like that's the stuff like was like so irking me so bad. Like I had to log out of Twitter because I'm just like, y'all don't get it. Y'all all don't get it. Like how could you say you're for something when you're really not? Like you want to come to the table with no research. You want to come to the table with all these opinions but have no valid research behind it. And I just don't get it. Like what are you doing in your year and 2 years of K-pop? You just what? Looking at the shows? Like what are you doing? And why do you have so many opinions on stuff you don't know about? Like that's what I really want to know. Lord, and like they hate it. They really hate it when I had said that basically everybody's trying to treat Big Bang like they're nothing when they basically made the table on which BTS is eating off of. What? Huh? What? I don't understand why you can't get that analogy. I don't understand it because they basically literally made the table. They pioneered K-pop. They set it up nicely. They made all the opportunities. Because where do you think BTS got the idea to tour internationally? The genius thing about BTS though, I'm not even gonna lie, the genius thing about them is, oh, they studied Big Bang. They studied Big Bang. They studied how they moved, and they also studied all the markets that they were not hitting. And one of the markets that they were not hitting or catering to was the international fandom. And where did BTS target audience became? The international fandom. I would know. I was there. I was there the whole time it was happening. Looking at it like, wow, okay, yeah, oh, good move, yeah. Oh, hello, everybody who just came in the chat listening to my rant. This is my K-pop rant. Everybody gonna hate me for this, but I don't care. It's the truth. It's facts. Well, I can't with toxic armies stay disrespecting Big Bang. I'm telling you, girl, I had to log out. They were so toxic, I had to log out. And then somebody was trying to argue with me on Twitter, talking about why am I talking as though I'm Korean? I'm just from Texas. Girl, that don't even matter where I'm from. And I'm talking like I actually respect Asians, unlike you. Like, the disrespect that y'all got for Asians is crazy. And y'all don't even realize y'all be disrespecting Asians. I'm like, what do y'all think? Who do y'all think BTS is? I really feel like some of these fans think that BTS is white, that they're Caucasian. I really do. I think they don't realize like BTS is Asian. They're Korean. Do y'all realize that or not? Like, am I crazy or what? I'm like, y'all just feel so comfortable. And I think too, what a lot of people don't realize is that people grew up on Big Bang. Like they're like Big Bang that lasted in generations. And people literally grew up and have emotional connections to Big Bang. And there's no replacing that. No matter how hard y'all want to erase it. Well, I should say how hard international fans want to erase it. I bet you Korean fans is looking at international fans like, are y'all gonna be okay? They probably looking at international fans like, girl, is y'all all right? Is y'all okay? Do you need a nap? I just and then like they want to keep this like I realize toxic armies, or I should say fake armies, want to keep this narrative of this tit for tat thing with, oh well, back in the day VIP had did this to us, and then that's why we can't do this, and then I'm like, okay, so do you realize you became the bully too? Like, you've done a lot of bullying and things like that, so we just gonna tit for tat all day? We just gonna tit? Like, let it go. The narrative that they keep running happened like years and years and years ago. Let it go. Matter of fact, y'all the only ones who mad about it because Big Bang and BTS ain't mad about it. I bet you they don't even knew it went on. Y'all got this whole little tit for tat. Well, you did this, and then you, and then you. Okay, well, I mean, you accusing the other side of what you just did. So two wrongs don't make a right, right? Oh, okay, then just leave it. Girl, they want to hold on to the whole because the VIPs accused them of plagiarism. All the way back in what year was that? Was it 2006 or something? Girl, we are in 2023. Let that go. We are in 2023. Really? We need to sing Frozen out here. Let it go. Let it go. My God. Yeah, I don't think this is an argument that yeah, I don't think this is an argument that we would have had in Korea. No, not at all. Just only an argument in the US. Like, I find it fascinating how there's no parallel between the international fandom and the Korean fandom. There's no parallel. It's like the international fandom is over here and the Korean fandom is all the way over there. Like, there's no parallel to it. It's just the international fandom is a thing on its own and the Korean fandom is a thing on its own. Oh my God, I'm so sick of the tit for tat thing. Yep, the stuff they kept coming up with why they hate BB is mind boggling. Oh my God. And then, like, I've heard like made up stuff that never even happened. They mad about. I'm like, what stories y'all be passing each other on Twitter? They just be making up stories and just be passing it. It's like one time I was tempted to like make up this whole make believe story and just pass it on Twitter and see like how many people would believe it. I was so tempted to do that. I was tempted to like make up a whole like BTS story and make it sound really mushy and like just pass it on and see how many people believed in it. And why they mad at BB for what VIPs did in 2000. Girl, they're mad at VIPs in 2006 for some plagiarism thing on stage. Like, they used the same set or something, or like stage thing. I forgot how to explain it. You know that Universal sign for like when the TV shuts down and does that, and then it brings up that screen. Yeah, so BTS used the same thing, and then the VIPs got mad and said, "Oh, it's plagiarism," and then they had a whole thing in 2006 about that. Then after that, I didn't hear about it anymore. Then all of a sudden in 2023, I hear about it again. Let it go. Yeah. The test pattern thing. The international fandom think that their mindset is just like the Korean fandom. Yeah, no, not at all. It's frustrating. Yeah, it is. It's very frustrating. It's so frustrating. Y'all don't even know. I was just like, I was getting so mad. I was getting so worked up. I'm like, what's wrong with y'all? Really? Oh my God. Anyways, getting into the sugar interview. What I was gonna say was my points on that. Oh, I remember when that happened. The award show staff actually did that and apologized. All right, so yeah, let's break up this whole thing right here. So what happened in 2006 with y'all problem with the whole plagiarism thing? So my girl came through and said that she remembered when it happened. My girl Olivia B. She said she remembered when it happened, and that the award show staff had actually did it and apologized. So that's why the VIP left it alone in 2016 and moved on with their life. So that's what you need to do, toxic army fans who just want to keep on holding on to it. You need to let it go in 2023 because it's done. Okay? So, anyways, let me move on to what I was going to say about the Sugar and Tay interview. So this is what I wanted to say. I wanted to say was I enjoy that interview so much. Like both of them are such real people, and I felt like Tay gave them some really good, solid advice that I hope that they follow. And the advice that really stuck out to me was when Tay was telling Sugar, like, you gotta be careful of the people that you have around you that is always want to please you and tell you yes. Be careful of those kinds of people. You know, keep somebody around you that's gonna tell you no, even if you don't even want to hear it. And that's how, and for some reason, that really reminded me of how the fandom be acting. The fandom be acting, y'all armies really be acting like a yes fandom, a yes to everything. Yes this, yes that, and a great point that Tay made. When everybody's telling you yes, you don't get a chance to grow as a person. You don't get a chance to really grow and really, check yourself as a person. And that's how I feel like with this fandom, and I've always tried to say with this fandom, with this army fandom, was y'all can't keep on putting BTS music up to number one, because how would they know where they need to improve on, how to be better artists, how to really, get a good song going and get everything set up if you keep on saying yes to everything. And I hope that Sugar really take that advice. That was great, really great advice. Um, Let me see. Hold on, because in the background, it's saying my stuff could be buffering. Okay. So that was really good. I really liked. Say what other advice I really liked. I really liked the advice he gave him about going solo, and how they feel that fear and that pressure of going solo, and how Tay was like, okay, yeah, that's cool. You can feel some fear, but like you're professional. Like when you good, you know. And I really feel like It was just such great advice. It was a lot of great advice. I thought it was funny that Sugar was like pouting because Jimmy was invited over to the house and he wasn't. He was like, oh, not only that is because he has more dinners with RM than he does. How this ain't fair. How is you seeing RM more than me? I'm like, oh my God, Sugar. Oh my God, boy. I'm telling you, that group is like 2 for 1. Like you can't get one member. You gotta get a couple of them. I was telling my friend, look, Tay gotta be careful. Taeyoung gotta be careful with this group because he thinking he inviting over just 2 people. Next thing you know, the whole group about to be at his house. The whole group is about to come to Taeyoung's house. I hope him and his wife and his baby is ready because the whole group might be at his house, or half the group might be at his house. It's just he need to be ready because this how this group operates. You think you're getting one, but you actually getting 3 more. Okay, all right, Tay, that's my warning for you. Be careful with this group because before you know it, you might be having a huge dinner party. Okay. But I thought that was so cute. And then Sugar was acting like a true VIP and was like, can you please make some more albums, Tay? Can you please make some more albums for us? We out here desert dry, trying to get one drop. Can you make some more albums? Would just show up one night at the door. Look, they gonna call you. Look, BTS is gonna call you before they show up at the door. They gonna, hey, you busy? Okay, I'm coming by. Next thing you know, 3 people at your door. Tay, you better watch his back. Tay, you better watch it. But yeah, he was acting like a straight VIP. Can we get more albums? He was like, please just sing forever, Tay. Just sing forever. I don't understand why you gotta stop. Just sing forever. I'm like, yep, Sugar. Just tell him, Sugar. Yo, I knew that Sugar was a real VIP when he was reading Shout Out to the World. Now, the real VIPs know that Shout Out to the World is a book that Big Bang had written like back in the beginning days when they were a little bit more open. And they was like kind of not that much older of a group. I'm trying to remember the time they actually wrote that book. The only reason why I know about that book is because, my researching, and it was really hard to get, information back then on K-pop. It wasn't as popular, so it was really hard. Like I really had to research to find that book, and I have finally found that book, and I downloaded it, and I read it. Yeah, I had to research a lot back in the day, but yeah. I had to go to the deep web. But yeah, when Sugar said that book, I was like, oh, wow. You a VIP. Okay, dang. I didn't know it was like that. Right then, Sugar, I'm going to see you at the concerts. Whenever they come back. That was so sad. Like you could hear Taeyeon being kind of sad about it. Because he really wanted to perform, with the group, with everybody again, but I don't know how it's gonna work out because of Sungri. Oh, talking about Sungri, y'all heard Sungri getting out of jail? Girl, Sungri done got out of jail after doing time for the prostitution and the gambling. And what I was talking to my friend Paris about Sungri and about like how hard-headed he was and how the members really try to steer him in the right direction. And we were just finding so ridiculous to why was he gambling at Vegas And like, why his staff didn't tell him like he couldn't gamble. Like, hold up. All right. And I was telling Paris, I was like, this is ridiculous. Like, what is going on with their staff at YG? So you just let these dudes do whatever they want. You don't tell them anything. And like, you're not even gonna look out for him and say, hey, you don't need to be gambling here. Y'all just really just let this dude just go out and gamble like that. Like, Top try to tell you, GD try to tell you, but you want to be hard headed. So here we are, facing jail time, getting out of jail. But I don't think that he's returning to the group because he said he retired from the whole industry. So, and I don't think any of the members want to perform without him. So I don't know what they gonna do. I don't even know if we ever gonna see Big Bang perform live again. To be honest with you. So I'm just gonna take these solos and cherish them and appreciate them as much as I can because I don't know when all of them are gonna be on stage again. He's already out. He's gonna be, yeah, he's gonna be out this month. I'm telling you, man, just I don't know how that's gonna work out. I really don't. What's my next subject? Lord, ooh, we was on that for a long time. GD down at the Fashion Week. GD was down at the Fashion Week, and I was surprised he even came. I thought he wasn't even gonna go, but he went down there. And I have to say though that Chanel fashion show he went to was pretty clever. They had like these big structures that the models was coming out of and walking around. It was pretty cool. And GD like loved all that. I knew he would like that stuff. He likes stuff like that. He loves art and architecture and sculptures and stuff like that. He liked that kind of stuff. He was in heaven. But yeah, he came down there. I'm surprised he only went to one show. But he came down there to one show. People was mad at me because I had said that, GD was responsible for everybody getting for everybody flying down to Fashion Week. And it's the truth. Sorry, it's facts. You should be happy that, he was the first person to do it because, I mean, he secured an opportunity for all of them K-pop idols to get a bag. Man, GD said, let's all eat. GD was like, let us all eat. GD said, okay, all right, I'm gonna do this first, and then all of y'all can come and get this money. GD said, y'all get this bag, get these deals. But you like it or not, but that's what he did. He helped K-pop grow in that direction. So without him, these fashion brands would not be looking at South Korea as a marketable market or anything. They wouldn't look at Asians as being, marketable. So we already talked about Sungri. Okay, so good. We're getting into my we're getting to how I was really attacked this week. We're getting into that because I don't know what happened to me. But what is this, y'all? What is this? I woke up, I was excited. I seen J-Hope photo book finally dropped, and I was so excited, and I rushed and I had clicked on the play button on YouTube. And this came. I cannot forgive you for this, J-Hope. You know long hair is my weakness. Why would you come to me with this, J-Hope? He out here looking like this. He out here looks like an elf god. Why are you like this, J-Hope? Who told you to get long purple hair? Who told you? What is this? Then after that, then I get attacked again with the black in the belts, in the leather. Like, what's going on, J-Hope? What is really going on? I was attacked at all fronts because, no lie, while I was looking at J-Hope, portfolio video thing, I get a message in the DM. And the message in the DM is, "Girl, Jungkook is live right now." I said, wait, hold on. Wait. Let me get my bearings. Why would he decide to go live while I'm trying to look at J-Hope in the long hair? What is going on? So I get attacked. Next thing I know, my friend is in the DMs blowing it up. She's posted all these translations of Jungkook live, what he's saying, what he doing, and I'm just here having a whole emotional breakdown right now. I'm having a whole emotional breakdown because I'm just getting attacked at all fronts. It's not that was a very traumatic time in my week for me. That was very, very traumatic. Because this man right here has decided that he wasn't going to do one night of lives. He was going to come back and do 2 nights of lives. You missed it all? Unfortunately, I couldn't miss it all. My special JK pusher was not going to let me miss it all at all whatsoever. June Jungkook, you ain't right for this. You're not right for this. You just want to just come on out of the blue. You're not right for this. You miss everything. This dude, he decided that he was just gonna come on live. He was gonna flirt with everybody and drink beer. So he was talking and it caught me and my friend's attention, where he was saying like how Big Hit halted all of his solo promotions and schedules, and he's just not doing anything. Why? What's going on? Oh my God, his hair looks amazing. I'm trying not to get attached to his hair because I know he gonna cut it next month. I'm not gonna get attached to this hair. I'm really not, Jesus. I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let the hair go. Cause he not gonna play with me with this hair. JK been missing forever and came back with a vengeance. He didn't have to come back with a vengeance. You didn't see the translations? Yeah. The translations, he has said that that they put a stop to all of his, like, promotions and schedules, so he's just, not really doing anything every day, and he's like getting used to it. And I was just like, what is going on? Like, why are they stopping all of his stuff? Like, and then me and my friend were talking, and we like trying to put the puzzle pieces together, and it's like a lot of really like suspect stuff going on, right? Because all of a sudden, after he did the World Cup, nothing else. Not only that, like the photographer who said that he was going to release more pictures for the World Cup never released any more pictures. Matter of fact, don't even have an account anymore. Then there were other promises that were being made that never got fulfilled. It was like totally shut down. Like, it's so weird. And then too, like how we got the making of the World Cup like days, I'm gonna say months after the whole World Cup. Like, I don't understand what was going on in the back. And then after that, we just don't hear anything from him anymore. So I don't know. But why would Big Hit lock him in the dungeon when everybody is looking forward to him the most as an artist? Like, what's the reason behind that? Yeah, that really alarmed me. And then there was another thing in the live where, because I didn't really get to see like the whole live straight through. I only seen like bits and pieces and stuff, clips, on Twitter and everything. Another thing in my concern with him and this flirting, like I'm not jealous of it or whatever, but it's fine that he does it. I just get really concerned when he starts doing this whole, oh yeah, we're married, yeah, we're a couple, we're this, oh yeah, we're this for 2 seconds, oh yeah, you're my girlfriend for a minute, and oh yeah, let's be happy together, married, and that stuff like that. I really think that he needs to like veer away from, because like he's too big of a star now to be feeding delusional fans, and it could get dangerous. Like I don't want him to be attracting like these stalker girls and be like, well, you had told me on live that I'm yours, and you know how that they're not too mentally stable people out here like that. So I'm concerned, and I just want him to bring that down a notch, because I don't want nothing to happen to him. Because the stories I've heard about them Saw sings, I don't want nobody breaking in his house, leaving him notes with period blood on it, and stealing his underwear and stuff. Like, I don't really want him to be in that territory. I really don't want him to, because that is scary. And I don't want no fan to go crazy and hide in his house and try to do something to him. You know what I'm saying? Like I know I'm paranoid, but still, that crazy stuff do be happening. I think he mentioned how he was going to get in trouble with Big Hit for not asking to do the live first. Yeah, he did say that. He said he was going to get in trouble with Big Hit, and I was laughing, and I was like, man, Jungkook trying to get fired from Big Hit. He trying to get fired from his job. He tired. He fed up. They ain't giving him no more work. He don't know what else to do. So he about to become a professional streamer, because he's tired of them. He is so tired of them. But the members had told him not to drink and do the live. So he decided that he was going to rebel against the system once again and go live again and drink. That sounds like him. That sounds like something he would do. Like something he would, yeah, that's him. But yeah, I thought that was so funny. He was like, yeah, so the members had told me not to drink due to live, but here we are again. I was like, this dude is crazy. Oh my God, he is such a wild card. He's so funny. Oh my gosh. Oh, his dog is so adorable. I love his dog. Man, Bam was soaking up all that love and attention. He just put his head, just stayed right there. I was like, this dog is spoiled. I guess that's the policy to help prevent any possible problems. Yeah, he did say that. He said that the reason why they have to ask to do the live before they do the live was for privacy reasons. And I'm like, okay, so that's set up for your privacy. So you doing this at your house, like you good, like you ain't got no addresses laying around, you ain't got no papers, like you good, you got everything swept, is everything swept up, like geez. Like, oh my gosh, just dangerous out here. JK showed his tattoos. I think it revealed his birth time. Yeah, he said that one of the tattoos was his birth time, but the birth time we don't know if it's AM or PM. I was on Tumblr with the Anon, and we were like trying not to be stalkers because we wanted to know for astrology purposes. We was like, is this for AM or PM? We need to know for the birth charts. RM's post on live was funny. JK married me. He seen that and he laughed. Yeah, he explained all his tattoos and birth time. Yeah, I was so happy when he finally explained his tattoos. I've been looking forward to that for the longest. So, I thought it was interesting how like he was saying like how like he kind of regrets it that like he did the whole arm and he really didn't have to do the whole arm, but oh well, he did the whole arm, so now he had to just live with it. And I thought that was like I don't know, I thought that was interesting because I feel like that's a part of being 20, because like in your 20s you do so much crazy random stuff that you kind of regret later on. And I kind of thought that was like kind of funny. I was like, man, this is some 20-year-old stuff. Like, this is what you do when you're 20. You just do random stuff, and then like at the end you're like, dang, I ain't even had to go that hard. Gosh. Yeah, he right, we've been trying to get that info for years. Look, we've been trying to get that birth time for years. We've been trying to get that birth time for years. We've been trying to get the AM, the PM. We just guesstimating. We reading inaccurate birth charts out here. I don't even believe in astrology. My butt is up at the birth charts like. But yeah, I thought that was funny. I thought it was interesting that he got away. He got rid of that eye tattoo. I really liked that tattoo. I really wish he would have kept it, but everybody was scared of it, saying it was like the Illuminati. So he had to get rid of the eye tattoo. Jesus, boy, this boy really can't live, can he? He really cannot live. But I thought that was funny with that. And trying to remember. Oh yeah, I was going into my Bam rant. I love that dog, and I might steal it from Jungkook like I had stole Yoontan. Yoontan is my dog also. So I think that I'm just gonna go around and just be picking up people dogs. So U10 is already at my house, and I'm just gonna pick up Bammy, and I'm getting y'all dogs. Bam is such a good dog. Like, did you see him on that couch? And he didn't go nowhere near Jungkook's fried chicken. Oh my god! Do you know how quick a dog would go for some fried chicken? He would have tore any other dog would have tore that food up, and then you would have been mad, yelling at the dog, and the dog would be in the corner looking all. But he didn't even touch that food. He kept his eye on Jungkook the whole time. I was like, this is a good dog, cause he left him alone in front of the chicken. I was like, sir, the trust you have for this dog is immaculate. Cause the way I could never leave food out, I can't even leave food out in front of my mama dog. My mama dog, my mom little dog that she have now, he's a human vacuum. And he think he's only supposed to eat human food only. Do you know he would jump on the table and tear that fried chicken up? Too much trust. Bam looks so sweet. He just likes the guy. No, he's so sweet. He's been trained very well. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That dog been trained up. A very good dog. But even dogs that's like been trained, like still they got that temptation to get food. So you never know about dogs. Dogs are unpredictable. They might break training. If that chick is smelling good enough, right enough, that training might break. And they might go straight for that. You don't never know when dogs might break protocol. Okay? Dogs are like dragons, okay? This is mine now. No. Keep up with me. Okay. So dogs are like dragons. You think that you are in control of them, but you're really not. Look, I am here and I'm having to keep the fight my cat away from You gotta fight to keep the cat away from your plate. You see what I'm saying? Bam is a good dog. I'm just saying, you don't never know when them animals break protocol of training. My dog has never gone for my food. Then again, I feed her first. That's true. If you feed your dog first, they're less likely to go for the food. For some dogs. Because other dogs can be greedy. They want their food and then they still want your food. You never know. You never know. You think that you know a dog, and then sometimes they break protocol. Bam actually reminds me of a dog, or I should say a family dog, that I used to have. I don't care, that's my dog. That I used to have like years ago. He was a boxer. I think I have a picture of him. But he was a boxer. He was so good. Like, that dog was my best friend. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. That dog was my best friend. I had a lot of firsts with that dog. And like Bam reminds me of him so much because like he had the same temperament. He was just very calm, sweet, so well trained to like sit, stand, stay, all that stuff. He was so good. Like we could walk him without a leash. He'll follow us. He'll stay by us. Also, never bitten anything. No humans, no babies, no nothing. Never had trouble with that dog at all. Like, yeah, he'll do like some crazy stuff, but nothing crazy. And like Bam reminds me of him all the time. I'm just like, I miss my dog so much. That dog was my best friend. Like, anytime I had like such a horrible time in life, if I could just go to that dog, play with him, pet him, like he would just not make let me forget about life, forget about all the bad things, you know, and would really remind me of like the good things in life, you know. And I never thought like losing a dog would be like so painful, Like I never thought that. Like, man, I was crying for that dog. Like it was a whole person. But yeah, it was a very painful time. I still cry and get choked up if I think about it long enough and hard enough. But yeah, I still get choked up. But that dog was funny though. That dog though, since we're talking about food, that dog used to pimp me out my food all the time, like because you know how dogs are. They hit you with the eyes and be like, you gonna give me a little piece. You gonna give me a little piece, because that's what dogs do. They hit you with the eyes. Just one little piece, just so that's what happened to me a lot with the dog. That's what happened to me a lot. I remember there was one time where I was in the kitchen and I was fixing me a salmon sandwich. Okay, I was fixing a salmon sandwich, and the salmons that come in the packs with the little patties, right? And I was like, oh yeah, let me make a little sandwich from this and everything. I had it all nice, put the mustard on everything. I dressed it up, everything. Next thing I know, this dog creep up beside me, look at me in the sandwich, and was like, I was like, no. I was like, no. I was so hungry. I was like, no, I'm not giving you a piece. But he kept looking. I'm like, man, fine. Here go a piece of the dog on a sandwich. Dogs know how to pimp you. They know how to pimp you. And I really feel like Bam does that to Jungkook sometimes. I know he does, But yeah, that dog pimped me out a lot of food. That dog pimped me out of baked chicken. He pimped me out of French fries. I have French fries from Five Guys one time, and I was warming the French fries up. He came creeping in the kitchen. I said, dog, if you don't go away from me. Look, don't they have the most pitiful eyes when dogs are begging for food? They have the most pitiful eyes. Just, they look at you and the food. They be like with their eyes, they're trying to tell you, this is what I want. Like the food and that's that. A little piece, a little taste, please. Oh man, dogs are funny. Dogs are so funny. But yeah, that dog was funny. I used to break down and like give him pieces of food and like do anything he wants. Like one time he punked me into playing ball with him outside at like 11:30 at night. Yeah, that dog had me. Yeah, he had me wrapped around his finger. Yeah, because it didn't make no sense for me to be out at 11:30 a.m. at night playing ball. No sense at all. But he decided that's what we should do. Dogs. I actually miss having a dog. I wanna get a dog when I actually get a house so we can have a yard. But I want a large dog. I don't like small dogs. My mom have a small dog right now and just oh boy. That dog's a lot. It's like really aggressive with people that don't know for no reason. That's why they say don't give them human food, because they get used to it and start expecting it. Yeah. But like with that dog, with that certain dog, it was such a good dog, you just felt compelled to give it a treat. Like we didn't feed it human food all the time. We just gave it like little bites or nibbles or whatever. But we just felt so compelled to give it like extra treats or attention because it was such a good dog, like so good. Like it didn't give us any trouble, problems. It was just, you know how you start feeling about your dog. But my mom's small little dog, oh my, I gotta tell her all the time, Stop giving this dog human food because the dog doesn't eat its own dog food at all. Like, stop giving it food. What, Erica, girl? You was outside 4 a.m. in the morning with your dog? What is up with that? Why are we with dogs at 4 a.m. in the morning playing ball? What is going on? Oh my God. And you be trying to talk to him and tell him, don't you? You be like, look, dog, it's too late to be doing all of these things. Like, ain't you supposed to be going to sleep? Oh my God. They be irritating with that. Man, one time, well, I used to do this because I didn't like walking outside on a leash with him. I don't know, I just didn't like the leash life. So I would go outside with him when it was like 11:30 sometimes, because in my mom's neighborhood at the time, in that particular neighborhood, like nobody was outside at that time. It was kind of creepy though. It was really kind of creepy. Like, it was empty, like nothing moved. But me and him would go out there, walk around the neighborhood. Sometimes just sit in the garage or in the driveway and just look. I was like, but yeah. Unless you want to pull out the mop. What you mean by that? Unless you want to pull out the mop? What do you mean? But yeah, dogs be having you doing some crazy stuff. But yeah, but one thing I know is about Jungkook dog. Like, why is your dog always at the training center? What's at the training center? Like, how much time do you really spend with your dog, Jungkook? But you know what? I don't know about this rich people life. I don't know nothing about this rich people life, because us folks out here that's not rich, we just have our dogs 24/7. They don't go to training centers. They either go to doggy daycare or we taking care of them. Oh, you gotta walk with them at all hours. Yeah, that's true. You do. And this is the thing though, you love your dog so much, like you don't mind. When my grandpa had to train a dog, those Kpop canine dogs, no one was allowed to touch him, and if so, it was only for a few minutes. Oh, wow, a whole canine dog? Them dogs are huge. Man, this guy who used to live in an apartment complex, he had a whole German Shepherd, and I've never seen like a German Shepherd like in real life, and I was just so shocked like how big they are, and I was just like, wow, this dog is like almost as big as a wolf. And the crazy part is, ooh, the creepy part. The creepy part was I had a dream about that dog coming up to me in a car, and I was petting it, right? Then I want to say maybe months later after that dream, one day I was getting out of my car, but when I opened the door, I was reaching for something else. And then I felt like something wet or something bought my hand. And I looked down and went, oh, and it was that German Shepherd. I was like, oh my God, this is so crazy. It was a German Shepherd, and he kind of got spooked, and he like kind of ran away from me. And the owner was like, I'm so sorry about my dog. And I was like, it's okay, it's all right. He didn't do anything, he's fine. I love dogs, they're fine. And And yeah, I was like, this is so weird. Like, this is what I kind of dreamed of. What is going on, dreams? That's what I used to wonder about. Like, I was wondering if he still had Bam. That's why I was so glad to see him in the live. Yeah, me too. I was wondering if he still had him too. But then he said, like, I think he mentioned something about him coming back from training center, and I'm just like, sir, why is this dog always at the training center? Like, do you even really have time for the dog? Like, what is going on? But then another friend was saying, like, maybe he just takes the dog there for it to get, exercise and socialize with other dogs. Like, maybe that's what the training center does too. So I'm like, I don't know. I don't know about that rich life. I don't know nothing about that rich life. So that's what the rich people do, I guess. They have dogs that are mixed breed of a husky and wolf. Those are scary. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Those dogs as like mixed with wolf. Oh yeah, they're huge. And like I was watching because I watch a lot of wolf stuff and wolf documentaries. That's my favorite. That's one of my favorite animals is wolves. Um, I was watching that, and they were saying like how they're trying to stop people from breeding the wolf and the dog together because they don't make very good pets, and then you don't know if you're gonna get more of the wolf or you don't know if you're gonna get more of the dog. So they were like some of the animal protection agencies and stuff are trying to like penalize people and get them to stop breeding wolves and dogs together because it's a dangerous combination because they don't know which part they're gonna get. So yeah, but those things are huge. I seen one YouTube short of this guy that owned one, and but he was more of the friendlier. So I guess he had more of the dog traits because he was much more friendlier and he was letting people pet him. So I've seen mountain dogs, Tibetan mastiffs. Oh yeah, them dogs is huge too. Oh my god. Seeing the love between him and Bam showed straight up loyalty. Yeah, Bam was soaking all that in. Yeah, the wolf dog thing should be stopped. Yeah, it really should. It's dangerous. It's really dangerous. Cause like if they have so many of them going around, like you don't know how to approach them because you don't know which one is a wolf and which one is not. So yeah, and then I was looking at like how intelligent wolves are too. So that mixed with the dog, Lord, I don't know. But yeah, they're trying to get it to stop. They're trying to end it. I did hear that like since wolves almost was like extinct, that they started introducing them back more into the wild because they realized like they balance out the I want to say I was about to say the economic or something, or I'm saying the wrong word. They balance out the I want to say circle of life in the forest. I can't even, the word is escaping me. I can't even think of the word. But yeah, they balance out the whole thing because what was happening was like the elk and all of those kind of dangerous animals was getting too populated in the forest, and it was getting dangerous for people to even go into the forest. And so they started to pay attention to like, oh, the wolves were the ones that was taking them out and stopping them from being overpopulated. So they started introducing the wolves back in there. So now the population is down and the forest is safer. I'm like, when are y'all gonna learn that every animal has its place on Earth? I'm sorry, I had geeked out for 1 second. I geeked out for 1 second. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. All right. So yeah. So back to the live. So the second day, Jungkook, or was that the first day? I think that was the first day of the live. Yeah. So the first day of the live, Jungkook decided he was gonna go completely crazy, lose his mind, and jump over to Instagram and have a whole live with V. And the thing about it was, I don't even know why they tried to have a live together because they didn't say anything. They just looked at each other. And I'm just like, so like y'all not gonna talk to the fans? Like what's been going on with your lives? What's going on? They literally was just looking at each other. They didn't even say anything. I'm like, so y'all not so y'all think y'all in a private call or something? Like, what's going on? You're not gonna say they literally they just. And I'm like, I'm sitting here like, so you're not gonna say nothing? So Tay said that he going to bed, he's sleepy, and then he jumped back on Jungkook jump back on Weverse. My God, like why? Like why do Instagram if you're not gonna say anything? You're just gonna look at each other. I'm like, y'all could do this on private call. They're so annoying. They're so annoying. um, did y'all enjoy his karaoke? He was singing some things down at the karaoke bar that I wasn't too sure of. All I know was that y'all probably gonna hate me for this, but I felt like he should have saved Vibe for a later time when he knew the lyrics in the song a little bit better. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna say it. Don't sing Taehyung's part. I'm sorry. I know. I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't. Don't sing Taehyung's part. Just leave. Just sing. Just sing Jimin's part. Don't sing Taehyung's. He sang Unholy. Oh yeah, yeah. I heard about his little unholy rendition. He really be trying to make these girls crazy. He really be trying to make these girls crazy. Yo, did you hear what he said about his long hair? He was like, that he wanted to do a music video with his long hair before he cut it off eventually. And I was like, please God, no. Please don't. Don't do this to me, God. Please don't do this to me. And he did Dreamers, yeah. I seen the clip of him singing that. I see the clip of him singing Dreamers. The hair was driving me crazy. So was the glasses. The glasses with the hair. That was an interesting look. You know, oh, and the beer thing where he was trying to explain that he's not drinking too much and why he should have beer. That was a very funny, I don't know what you're talking about moment. Sir, what are you talking about with the beer and you're healthy and you trying to put bad things in your body to get the healthy cells to work? Sir, really, that's your excuse for drinking? You're a grown man, sir. Just tell them that you're gonna have this beer. Okay, just say it. I'm gonna have this beer and I'm gonna enjoy it and I'm gonna drink. That's all you gotta do. Like, what are we doing? Like he literally was like had some crazy explanation for drinking. Sir, you're a grown man. Lord. Jungkook is funny. But yeah. I was trying to remember what he did on the second day besides oh yeah, he was eating the chick. He was having a whole mukbang, and he was watching one of the Physical 100 shows. Chat, what is Jungkook doing nowadays? What is he really doing nowadays? Like, is he gonna become a professional streamer because Big Hit ain't just cancel all of his stuff? Like, what is he gonna do? I'm really interested to know, like, what is the real problems behind the scenes. I'm really interested to know that one, because why is everything halted? Like, that really concerns me. But I want to do a reading on it. I'm going to do a reading on it. I'm going to do a separate video where I do a whole reading on it, because I really want to know what's going on behind the scenes with him, because it's very alarming to me. So I think it's no different than what Jen said to Jimin as far as alcohol is good when you're sick, Lord. It is. That is the same explanation, Lord. He talking about alcohol going to just give him a YouTube channel. I mean, are y'all really ready for a Jungkook YouTube channel? Big Hit is shady. Look, Big Hit is shady. I don't know what's going on, but I really want to get to the bottom of it, because I don't know. Things are kind of going along with my birthday reading, where I said for a long time it's going to be a period where he's not going to do anything, and then the company is going to try to move him to do something, but they don't got music. They don't got no music, so he might actually get into acting. So I don't know. Things are actually really going according to my cards. That's so weird. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But I am gonna do a separate video and do it and do a reading on it, because I'm curious to what's gonna happen. Big Hit and Hive. I mean, I really want to know, because I don't understand why he's not even in the studio right now. He's not even in the studio making anything, doing anything. He's literally at home doing nothing. He literally said that. He's like, I'm just at home doing nothing. Why, sir? You could be making your album right now. Like, what is happening? What is happening? Not ready for a JK YouTube channel. Before I get off of here, oh, you're late. You sure are, girl. You sure are late. Girl, we went through a lot. I said a lot. Like, my voice is getting hoarse because I talked a lot. I'm so sorry. Hey, watch the playback. Watch the playback. I get right into it. Watch the playback. But yeah, before I go, what I want to say was, is a little comment about, are you sure you want to get married? Can you handle me? Like, I'm a lot to handle. You know, that little thing he was saying. He's not lying. He ain't lying. One thing I have learned in my marriage to June Jungkook, things I've had to endure. Things I had to endure as a wife. He not lying. He told the truth and nothing but the truth. What did chat say? Because he don't want to be in the studio, he's just living his best the 25 years. Look, okay, like he is living his best life off camera, which I'm happy that right now I'm very happy that he does have that freedom. And like all jokes aside and everything, and my concerns, but I am kind of really concerned. But all jokes aside, is that I'm really happy that he does have this time to not live his life on camera. I don't think people understand what that feels like to just live your life on camera for so many years. But for him to live his life off camera, like I'm so happy like he has that chance and just enjoy everyday average life and not running here to this schedule, doing that schedule, gotta dress up, gotta do this, like just be able to relax, drink his beer, watch whatever you want to watch, just really enjoy a regular life as a 25-year-old and do his restaurant tours in peace without being filmed and like ride his little motorcycle. Yeah, we seen the pictures, Jungkook. You ain't hiding nothing. Ride his motorcycle. Like I'm happy he's able to like experience that outside of K-pop because like that's the thing. I mean, like even RM said it. Like you live so much of your life doing this K-pop work that you don't even get to have a normal life and grow as a person. So like this is his time to have his normal life and really grow as a person. And kind of, I know people gonna be mad at me. I do kind of hope that this little break hiatus like lasts a little bit longer. And I really do hope that he's enjoying his break because he deserves it. He really do deserve it. Isn't he a hopeless romantic? Yeah, yeah, he is. Yeah, he's a hopeless romantic. Don't ask me how I know that. But yeah, he deserves this. He really does deserve living his life off camera. Man, I don't know what his fans and stands are gonna do when he got to go to this military and there is not gonna be a live or update on him. I don't know what y'all gonna do, but I'm gonna need y'all to chill, watch some of his old stuff, keep making y'all video edit. I don't know what y'all gotta do to get y'all through this whole through the Jungkook I hiatus and break. I don't know what y'all gonna do, how y'all gonna do, but y'all need to find y'all vices and make it. Cause all this constant trending and you miss him and all this stuff, y'all. I'm gonna need some of y'all to break away from Twitter, go outside, touch some grass, learn about wolves, learn about, the the forests and nature and stuff. Go do something with your life. He deserves this break. He worked so hard since a young age. Everybody need a healing free time like that. Good for him. Yeah. I don't think he'll be back by 2025. It's going to take longer. Again, I think I can make it pretty good through a Jungkook hiatus because I've been through this before. I've been through this with Big Bang. I've been through this with Rain. I've been through this with so many K-pop stars. I'll be fine. I know how to entertain myself and distract myself. I'm good. I have a life outside of K-pop, so I'm good. But some of these stands don't, and I'm concerned about y'all. I'm gonna pray for y'all. I'm gonna keep y'all in my prayers. I am. If y'all need somebody to talk to, just DM me. We gonna get through this together. I'm gonna put you up on some hobbies. You can do some outside of Twitter, some outside of K-pop. Cause half of y'all video editors and stuff, y'all really could be putting that to use for some money. I know people who out here who need video editors. Like, okay, guys, like, just we gonna make it. We gonna make it. All right, I think I have talked enough. Thank you, everyone, for coming to the live. Some of the fans need therapy. Ciao. Thank everyone. Again, thank you, everyone, for coming to the live, supporting me, keeping the chat box going. I really appreciate it. I do. I really appreciate y'all coming and keeping the chat box going, because, you know, sometimes it's hard for us live streamers to be on here and be like talking to ourselves. So, I mean, like, really, I really appreciate y'all. Y'all keep me going. So thank you, really, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really do appreciate y'all for coming in and supporting me and showing up to the live. So thank you so much. So yeah, you see, look forward to my other readings, and then next Saturday I should be going live. Hopefully I don't have nothing to do next weekend. Hopefully, fingers crossed, because I just been, ever since the holidays, I've been busy with family drama and stuff, that like it interrupted my going live every Saturday schedule, because I was going good. I was getting it. But yeah, so hopefully, because I've been missing the lives because of that. So hopefully Saturday I don't have anything to do, but just stay posted. I'm gonna try to, you know, put the notifications up and let you guys know when I'm going live and everything. But yes, it was fun. I have a ball with you guys all the time. Man, y'all get me. Y'all get my sense of humor. We all on the same page. I really do appreciate y'all. I really do. So I love you guys. Y'all have a great weekend. Y'all stay safe out there. And is it next week? Is Hobie's B-Day? I don't think so. I still gotta do Taeyoung's. I still gotta do Taeyoung's B-Day thing. Girl, Jesus. I'm just gonna do a reading on them. But anyways, but yeah. Have a good weekend. Watch replay if you miss me. And may love, light be with you guys. Thank you so much. I love y'all. Have a great week.